Hey YouTube, what's up? And today I'm going to be showing you a review of my new Incase convertible book jacket V2. And this here on top is my new one. Here on bottom is my old one. And I know it's kind of hard to see. It's near impossible to get exactly what I want on camera. But they're really alike in some ways. And I'll show you this the best I possibly can with these. But here are the cases. They're both empty. There's not an iPad right now. Let's go with the old one and talk about what was wrong with it first. The old one, it was really loose, so this opens up a whole lot, which the old one I think does, or the new one does I think too. Opens up a whole lot, there's nothing to hold the iPad in, so it just falls out. It just falls out that hole there, and there's nothing you can do. Also, whenever the iPad did start to slip out, these notches would no longer hold, so then it would just start falling down. And I would let it stick this in the iPad, but that would make, yeah, I want to stick the iPad in here. I forget, I've got 15 minutes now on YouTube. Woohoo! This is every YouTuber's dream now, is realized. You can now shoot 15 minutes of videos, so, hallelujah. I was really excited to hear that, so I'm just going to stick my iPad in here. Okay, so I got my iPad. This is the original, or this is the first version of this case. And as you can see, as I hold it like this, it's going to start slipping out. And sure, this works good for a little while. In fact, this works really well for a little while. But as this sits and as you start to use it, it's going to start sliding out. There's nothing to hold it in there, and it's kind of loose. So it's just going to start sliding out. I'm going to help it along to show what would happen if you use it for a little while like this. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of help because it's not going to do it just because I want it to, of course. But as you can see, it starts slipping, and once you get it out so far, so if I just do that right there now, it's going to start falling all the way out, and it's just a real big mess. Usually, but of course, nothing ever cooperates perfectly on video. But anyway, you get the idea. It will start falling out, and it was really dangerous. I've almost dropped my iPad a few times with this, so that's my problem. But, it was made of real leather, and it's a really nice case. In case the company told me to throw this one away. But the way I see it, I'm not throwing it away. I can give it away. Somebody else with an iPad can use it. It's a perfectly good case, perfectly good leather, and I don't see a reason to throw it away. This is V2, okay? And this is much better. This is majorly improved. But I'm not exactly sure how, it still needs some improving, I think. But one thing I will show you here is, as you can see, it has a Velcro tab there, so this will come undone, and you can stick your iPad down in there. And then this area around here is now much tighter, so this here is much tighter, and your iPad goes in there much better. It's not meant to stand up like that. I'm just trying to get my iPad out of right in the picture here. Oops. Let's get the iPad out here. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. But here is my new one, and one thing I do want to show you, it's going to be hard to show you, but these ridges here are much further back with the new case than with the old one. So, as you can see, with that top notch selected, it's nearly looking down, as you can see. And then here is the old one, and if I do it with this one, as you can see, the notches are much further down in the case, and you get, I think, a better angles for all of them. Even that top one I think is much better. But I'm guessing by, it coming out that they actually had to push it back to keep it from slipping on that last one, is what I guess. And then so that's one thing. Another thing I don't like about this one, this does kind of make some good shock protection, and I'll be the first to admit that, but I don't like the way it looks and feels when it's like this. But this flap doesn't close right. Even with the iPad in here, I've tried sitting stuff on it and letting it sit. But that cardboard will not lay flat in there. Because that's just cardboard, I'm pretty sure, inside this leather. But that cardboard will not lay flat. Sure, when you drop it, that's going to impact and bounce up. But I would like it to lay flat and it would look a bit nicer instead of, having it folded up a little bit. So let's stick the iPad in here and see how it looks. So, if I open this up here. So you're going to undo the Velcro. We'll slide it down in here. And once you do that, you're going to, this Velcro, make sure it's all the way down in there. This fits much better even without the Velcro. it's not gonna. It'll eventually fall out like any iPad case, but it's not gonna slip as quickly as the old one. So you just attach that Velcro, and you're good to go. I don't like that it's Velcro because Velcro will eventually wear, but other than that, it's really nice. Here it is. You can actually see the camera. So what's up? And you know, like I said, this top angle is almost looking down. So if you get it in that top angle, we do that. And then back with this not flattening out. So now, when you do it like this, it kind of rocks. So this will actually rock back and forth because of this sitting is not flat. Now I know this is a bit scatterbrained. You guys probably aren't knowing what I'm talking about. But this rocks back and forth, as you can see, because it's not flat. So anyway, hopefully this wasn't too scatterbrained. I know it was kind of long, and I know it might have been a bit boring, but I really wanted to get this out. I really love this version 2 is greatly improved over the old one. They told me the reason the first one was so bad was because they had to build it without an iPad. You know, there's no real excuses for having a terrible case, but you know, I'll give them that. So anyway. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, you're automatically entered to win a $10 iTunes gift card. So make sure you do that. So when I reach 250 subscribers, we can give away an iTunes gift card to one of you lucky guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later.